Complex made this beat.
Yeah.
Pussy, 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 pussy.
I love you.
Let's go. Back in the mail, it's gone. She like I smell cologne. Yeah, I just had a deal, I'm on. Yeah. Go where I want, good. Play if you want, it's good. I'm a young CEO, sure. Yeah. The first nigga play on my body in that. I just never went to the bottom. Pull up to your hood and come buy me a net. Okay. You know that you're up that nigga crazy. Don't think that she lied to you, nigga. You talk with your hoe, fuck now they hot just like Bobby and Whitney. No talk, I don't like to argue. I don't. Ain't gon' be no more.
You win. You win. You win. You win.
Nah, this beat is crazy. What the
All my
fuck?
fellas. All my fellas. All my fellas. All my fellas.
I've been hearing the cries of angels when I close my eyes.
Hip Cactus just resubscribed for 10 months. Happy Sunday. Fritz7 just resubscribed for 2 months. Fritz9 floss, Fritz9 floss, Fritz9 pride, Fritz9 pride, Fritz9 floss, Fritz9 floss.
Oh, I'm milk.
Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Handle.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in to yet another live stream. Hope everyone's doing great. KVS, thank you very much for the resub. Hip Cactus, thank you as well. Hope everyone's having a lovely end of their weekend, and I hope next week is even better than the last. How's everyone's week? Everyone doing good? I'm doing well. How about you, Fritz? I'm great. I've been watching this puppy. I don't know why, but recently, I've been, like, very tired. I bought a coffee grinder and a French press, so we're gonna fix that right up, let me tell you. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing great. We're about to get back into some I'm on observation duty, so I hope y'all are ready for this. Hope that helps. It better. Let me tell you, I went into the usual chat that I go to for my local furry bar / coffee shop, and I was like, what would you recommend for beginners? And their response was a lot of coffee grinders that cost a lot of money, and they specifically said not to buy spice grinders because they don't get a consistent enough ground. So unfortunately, that means that everything costs 3 digits, but we're just going to ignore that. I bought it. We'll deal with the consequences later. Anyways, let's get in here. This music slaps, dude. I gotta turn it off. I gotta turn it off. We'll play that on the ad break, but that shit slaps. Hang on. Let's get in here. But yeah, no, hey. Appreciate everyone who's doing resubs and everything. It's greatly appreciated. My game... There we go. I was gonna say my game capture's not working today. Isn't that lovely? Here we are. Where were we? We were doing hard difficulty... Office. Yes? Does anyone remember specific... We did not get to the lighthouse. It was definitely the office. Hey, y'all might need to help me. Because... this level is not easy. I need to remember, okay, smoke comes from the pot, the chairs are going towards the table, these rearrange. These plants here. There's also an elevator anomaly. Things start happening really early too, which is not great. You're accepting help? Absolutely, sir. Or madam. Or non-binary person. Not trying to assume. But yes, we are absolutely accepting help around these parts. Because it's going to take forever. We're definitely going to need some of that. Anyway, so yeah, I bought a coffee grinder. It was around somewhere near $200. If I see anything, I'll say the room. Oh, thank fuck. Oh, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Gaming Mastery. Yeah, so I bought a coffee grinder. It was roughly $200 and something. It came with a little vacuum seal thing for the coffee beans. I'm hoping... apparently French presses don't matter. You can get some shit from like a thrift store. So hopefully that will be the extent of my expenses for now. That is what I'm hoping. The idea is to just get like a good enough, reliable coffee grinder to just make coffee at home. I'm not trying to get super into like the coffee stuff, but if I am gonna buy a piece, my mentality is I buy something that is good enough, right? Like maybe not something that someone would consider like high-end, super like this is great, but like something that I can... Is that display fucked up? Is this stock room thing fucked up? I only found out the other day that there could be a camera malfunction, so a room isn't showing. Oh, yes. 100%. So what you want to do is you go to camera a malfunction, and then you have all the rooms here. I usually just count them. So we're like at, what, 6? So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or, yeah, 6. Thanks for the hug, Slendy. I think you overpaid for the coffee steps. I have a $20 Krups Krups one made in 2002. Works great. Hey, likely. Listen. I fell for the oldest trick in the book. You ask someone that is really... You ask a group of individuals who are really into a niche, like, not niche, but, like, just an enthusiast of something. The result is that you get people that are like, oh, for a coffee grinder, you're going to want to get this, like, $200 thing, and then it's going to come with this vacuum seal, and it keeps the beans fresh, and it makes the flavor profile last long. I understand that I probably could get, like, just a spice grinder, and, like, it'll be, like, dog shit. But, you know, this is good enough, all right? We're just going for it. Leave me alone and my expensive coffee grinder. At least the coffee snobs will be a little less upsetty spaghetti. There's definitely more than just this anomaly, so we need to lock in, dude. There's no way in hell it's just that one. I bet you there's another one that showed up and I just don't know what it is. What the fuck is this? Extra object? I don't know what this is. We can't... So that's just there. You got the K-pop thing. Everything looks good from the last couple of times I played. The Office does tend to give me in this, like, sort of trance that makes me, Okay, these are easy. What's not easy is this centerpiece here. Apparently those plants flip around. Gotta be careful. Leave me alone in my expensive coffee grinder, guys. Look, they got one. Starbucks French roast, whole beans, Krebs coffee grinder, and any brand drip coffee pot makes the best coffee I found. I drink it black. Yeah, no, I mean, like, okay, here's the thing, right? You go on Amazon and you search coffee grinder, and I just had a feeling, that it would be like some shitty blender. I've bought a shitty blender before, and the result is that it's just a big paperweight. So, like, I'm thinking in my head, hey, maybe we should just just splurge a little bit, right? Shit, even put it on, like, Klarna or something, you know? 0% APR, 4 payments, just pay the bitch off, bada bing, bada boom, you're done, right? That's what I was thinking. This is my train of thought here. I'm just saying, you know? As far as, like, the preparation, yeah, fucking drip coffee, pour over coffee, French press. A French press is cheap as shit. It literally costs nothing. The most expensive part is the grinder thing. When I were done, let's go. Look, I'm just losing a little bit of confidence because I haven't seen anything in a while. Which means that it might be something like this plant has changed. Something really small. So I need to, like, go through this with a fine tooth comb. Not gonna lie, I've never heard anyone so passionate for coffee. Look. Well, then clearly you haven't hung around with coffee snobs, because I'm not a coffee snob. I'm just trying to get into the craft of it. You know what I mean? Just a little bit, all right? Because, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, I could get some beans and you know, or not beans, just get some fucking Folgers and put it in a regular coffee machine. Okay, we have multiple anomalies here, so if anyone has any idea... I feel like this bottle changed, but I'm not 100% sure. We might end up dying soon. Is there extra objects here? No, there are paper and pencils everywhere, but was that normal? I feel like this just looks like an image anomaly. Did the cups get rearranged? I know they get rearranged. Oh. Well, this will make my life easier. I know what this one is. The problem is that, intruder. What color are these flowers normally? Are they red or are they, well, okay, hang on. That can't happen because we already had that anomaly there. So they're red. I don't know. There's one more anomaly. I could say fuck it and guess, these things that move here, but I'm not sure. Floor looks good. What's Puppy doing? I don't drink coffee, you see? That's probably for the best. The only reason why I'm doing it is because I want to get, like, something that just wakes me up. Tea doesn't do it for me anymore. I'll drink some tea and it won't really work. Fuck, man. Okay, we're gonna go for it. Object movement. This is all I can see right now. Unless the paper and pencils are... Oh, God. This isn't good. Too many false reports. Attempting to reboot. What did we miss? I have no idea. Coffee is amazing. You're missing out if you don't drink 64 fluid ounces of it daily. I am on hard mode, which means that a lot more, like, subtle things happen. So keep that in mind. Alright. This is kind of what I expected. Look, we're going to be here for a little bit, so sit down and get comfortable, because we're going to be looking for some anomalies, and on hard mode, they change a lot. Okay, look at this display. That was the anomaly right there. I also didn't look at what I did wrong. It was definitely this display. There's a lot more green. So, if it was mostly red, yeah, I mean, that's an anomaly. That was an image anomaly. The coffee cups move. So, white's at the top, and then you have blue-gray. White, blue-gray. White, blue-gray. That's what we gotta remember. And see, they have a little... They have like a nice, expensive-ass coffee grinder slash drip coffee machine. They know what they're doing here. But yeah, no, you talk to some coffee snobs, they'll tell you have to spend like a mortgage payment to drink some coffee. But I'm just thinking in my head that it's it's something that I should like invest in just to have something that is good and I don't have to touch for 20 years. That's my idea. Is there always 2 monitors in the workspace? Can there be anomalies already? I saw an anomaly at 10 minutes on hard mode, so that's possible. Oh, yeah, you're right. Wait. Hang on. Is it? I don't remember if they had 2 monitors. I'm fairly certain they did. Yeah, okay. That art didn't change. Everything looks good here. Well, it's okay. So we're learning, right? This is just how it's got to be for a little bit. We gotta hop on in, figure out what's wrong, what's right, and it just takes a lot of trial and error, basically. Is that screen moving? Like, is it stocks? What is this? I assume so. Yeah, it's a fucking stock thing. All right, we're 27 minutes in. There has to be something that changed. I mean, the most I'll go without thinking there's something here is half an hour, and then once we get into 12:30, then we really need to start looking for some shit. Cause like for sure there's something out here. No fucking way. God damn, dude. Wait. Clock's going backwards. Object movement. You're going counterclockwise. What? No fucking way. Are you kidding me? Oh, you are going clockwise. I thought it was going backwards. Son of a bitch. Well. Hey guys, it's going to be a little rough out here, for sure. It might be something as simple as extra objects in here, which I don't see anything else, so I'm going to call it that in a second. Yeah, I don't see what else it could be. Yep, multiple anomalies. Okay. Oh, we also need to keep track of like the temperatures and the time and all that. Okay. Let's start with extra bottles. I think there's extra objects here. If we fuck up, I think a sticky note may be discolored. Well, guess what's gonna happen to us? Honestly, I'm thinking we might as well just exit out and yeah, menu. Yes. And then just go back in. We already had multiple anomalies. The reboot was gonna kill before 50% for sure. One of the sticky notes was discolored. You mean one of these? So we need to remember it's red, yellow, pink, blue. And it's white, blue, gray. I need to ingrain in my head this, like, these images here. These move. I'm not familiar if anything else moves. Things like the shoes could change colors. Honestly, there's, like, so much, like, small shit that in this difficulty tends to get more granular. So you really have to pay attention to everything. Those bottles were there. We knew that because we false reported them. These bookshelves can be removed. This one can. I'm not sure about the other two. I haven't seen them get removed. Everything looks fine here. I don't see anything. I literally don't think I ever saw an anomaly in the balcony yet. Besides smoke in the bottle and this mat ends up missing. So it's something to keep track of. Everything else looks good here. We're at 14 minutes, so I mean... And in hard mode, I've seen less of a chance of big, like, things. Remember that time the crane moved? That pissed me off. That actually pissed me off. This fucking crane can just, like, rotate a different direction. It fucking sucks. I'm getting an email from my coffee grinder companies probably about my order shipping. Listen, they got plenty of stock on these, like, $200 grinders, let me tell you. Only a couple of dumb dickheads would buy a $200 coffee grinder. Because really, the high intelligent move is to buy a $700 coffee grinder. You know, you go for broke, alright? Go full fucking mortgage payment to get the damn coffee grinder you want. If you're not doing that, then you're a chump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. You spent $200 on grinder? No, not grinder. Not grinder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn, you tried to get grinder plus. All you have to do is exist. You get pinged 60 times on that app. Okay, what is the anomaly here? I don't see shit. And as I mentioned before, it can be super fucking granular. And that's what will be the death of me. This looks good. This looks good. I don't see anything else weird here. Nothing with the papers. Alright, is this fucking clock moving in the right direction? It is. Sounds like you're advocating taking out a reverse mortgage to pay grinder contacts. Hey! You don't need to pay any sort of money for boy pussy on Grindr. It's plentiful, let me tell you. Why do you know? Why do I know? I don't. Don't know. We're not making any assumptions around here. Okay. Were there always 2 cups here? Bro's definitely speaking from experience. Yeah, it's a good guess. It's an estimate. We're It's just a guess. I'm estimating. I've seen the numbers. Making a good estimate. Making a good guess around here. I don't know what is going on here. And why I can't see what's going on in this area. Holy shit. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know. Did the crane move again? Did it move 5 fucking degrees? Is that what happened? I don't see anything. Maybe an extra tree? Yeah, we gotta start guessing, dude. Or we're not gonna make it past 1 a.m. Like, it's just not gonna happen. Holy fuck, you're kidding me. Object replacement? That looks weird. Door anomaly in lobby. In lobby? Reception. All the doors are closed. Oh! This fucking thing opened. Okay. The elevator looks different? What do you mean? Well, it's always open, but didn't it move? Like, it's always, like, it's cracked open, but it's not that far open, right? Wow. Okay, what was it? Object movement in break room, object movement in reception, object movement in boss's room. You picked, like, the worst ones. You threw all three of the worst fucking things. I bet you it was, like, a cup moved a foot. A cup moved, like, 3 inches. Okay. I don't know words. I'm on the struggle bus. Oh, don't worry about it. It's a big bus. We're all in it, buddy. We're all on the struggle bus. And I've brought headgear. I'm ready. I'm so ready right now. Ready to see the main menu again. Did the fridge train? No, it was object movement. So, like, what is it? Object movement in boss's room. What moved? Dude, the office is so shitty. Object movement in balcony could literally be the crane did move. I'm telling you, man. I bet you this fucking crane moved again. Nope. No fucking way. Alright, that... It's not quite straight. It's like facing toward the balcony. Both of these chairs face toward the balcony. Object movement in reception. But it literally could be anything. I have no idea what moved. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Oh, well. That's an easy one to catch. It makes noise. It fucks with the camera. The can that wiggles every 5 minutes. You know, that is a good point. I've noticed that, like, sometimes you just have to stare at a screen for a while to find something that moved. Or is moving. Like, if it's, like, the cup sits in its spot, but it, like, rotates a little bit. You know what I mean? This is kind of the trickery the game plays every now and then. I know that for sure. You just kind of have to, like... stare at it. Also, this... was this always gold? I'm gonna need someone to tell me, was this always gold here? I need to know. Smoke in the bottle? I think so. That's good enough for me. I don't think I was ever paying attention to that. Okay. So there are... 3 ways that we could get good at this, right? We could get good by just staring at here long enough to realize the slight modifications to things in a variety of different rooms. The second thing is that someone that has been watching this game for 200 plus hours comes into chat and goes, pencil on left computer, rotated 45 degrees. Get good by downloading cheats. That completely defeats the whole purpose of the game. Or the third way of winning is that you just play the game long enough and it gives you, like, easier to guess anomalies. Like the guy that digs the hole here. You know what I mean? The hole digger. I'm gonna go with extra object. I don't remember seeing that poster there. There is a dual split right there, but I don't think that was out of the ordinary. And would the game pull something like that? I don't know. Hard to tell. I do not see anything wacky here. This balcony is like the bane of my fucking existence, dude. I'm not even joking. That balcony sucks balls. It is like the hardest thing to pay attention to. Shit, man, I wasn't even paying attention to these lights. Who knows if those boob lights change? It's just hard to tell. Okay. I'm not seeing anything wild or wacky. Here. White, blue, gray. These look good. I don't think they've changed. What the fuck? Oh. Banana? Ah! What the fuck was that? Fucking... And then a goddamn banana comes and boomerangs its shit into my face. Like, hey, also, we made it past 1 o'clock. I think that's, well, we did do that at the beginning. We did get lucky at the beginning. I will admit that. Sometimes, you just get lucky. And when that happens, you just need to be grateful about it. I don't know. Everything looks good. I don't see anything completely out of the ordinary. The clock's moving in the right direction. Everything looks good here. What is... Do you guys hear that? That's not outside. That's a goddamn airplane. It's a fucking... I thought that, like, some music was playing. I looked over at OBS, and I saw that desktop audio was, like, dead fucking silent. And I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, actually having a fucking stroke. The people, they're coming for me. The shadow people are coming for me. They're coming. The end is nigh. Where be thy anomalies? I have no fucking clue. I would be so much better at the game if I could just find out where the anomalies are. Jesus Christ, man. I don't see diddly dick in here. The mat's still there. Ain't no fucking way that just nothing has happened this entire time. No way. I refuse to believe that we've been in the clear for this long. Absolutely refuse. There's not a man there. Perhaps we are lucky. No. No. No, we're not. Attention employee, receiving readings of multiple active anomalies in your area. Please locate them and send reports ASAP. Well, that answers our question. So we are, in fact, not lucky. We are, in fact, fucked. Is this an extra paper? Nothing looks... Man, and it is dead silent out here. Like, there's 5 decibels of audio. Did the crane fucking move? Hang on. Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, hold on. I gotta report that.
Origin TT just redeemed hello.
What's up, Origin? Welcome in. Handprint crane moved. Was that poster always like that in the kitchen/break room? It doesn't seem like it. Wait, but I already reported that and it was marked as a false report. That's what I remember, specifically. The K-pop one. Well, only one way to find out. Okay, well, now we know. The game will become harder now. We gotta wait a whole half minute as we listen to hard drive noises. Well, like, I've been looking at it, and what I remember is that it's like full black with the little K-pop lady. But, you know, I wasn't 100% sure. It's fine. We'll be okay. We'll be, look at this. Look, you're kidding me? Look. Come on, man. You're kidding me. You're gonna mark that as a false. You suck. Extra object? Yeah, that's what you're gonna call it. That's literally a fucking eye in the guy. Oh, okay. What a fucking piece of shit. You're joking me, right? If you see an eyeball coming through a thing, would you mark that as an extra object or someone watching you? As in a person? As in someone intruding upon our presence in our building that we own? Maybe? Would you consider that possibility? I'd just poke it out? That's a little over the top, wouldn't you say? I suppose it depends on, like, what it was watching you do. What would you do if Jesus saw you masturbate? I'd probably gouge his fucking eyes out, actually. Get away. Don't you interfere with private time! These look like they moved. Wait, did they? I don't know. If an eye the size of a dinner plate entered my room, I'm throwing car keys at it. I don't keep my car keys in the bedroom though. I'd have to reach for something that I have, like a body pillow or something. I would throw my bad dragon fleshlight at it. Look, desperate times call for desperate measures, alright? I don't have a fucking wooden baseball bat. Plant missing in the boss's office. Oh yeah, the small one. It's the fucking small one, too. Yeah, it's that tiny-ass chode plant that I was not paying attention to. The BD is valid, but the body pillow? Well, you know. Sometimes we get into our phases. I thought it would help me sleep, okay? It didn't. It doesn't. It actually just sits here. Like a slight... Oh my god! Object movement. Oh my lord, I haven't even paid attention to that. That's insane. There's so much, like, small shit everywhere. The ghost moved my right testicle a centimeter. Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't paying attention to that, sir. Now that we have all the fucking ghosts taking over the goddamn business. Are we missing a camera? We are not. No, we are not. Okay. Oh, I hear traffic noise. Imagine a ghost giving you testicular torsion. Break room post-it notes moved. Post-it notes? Or you mean this one? You mean the workplace? Break room post-it notes. The workspace. Object movement. What are these things supposed to be at? Are they just supposed to be like a square, kind of like perpendicular from each other? That is such bullshit. That is such bullshit. You're joking me. No fucking way, dude. We gotta go. Okay, like, was it the colors that moved, or did they just move a little bit closer? It looks like pink moved a little bit closer. How the fuck am I supposed to keep track of this shit? They just moved around? How do you know? How do you notice that? It's like, oh, there's fucking post-it notes. What do you want from me? Hi, there's the fucking Grinch. How do you notice that? It's crazy. I know when the Grinch shows up, though. You told us to remember the colors? Well, I'm glad you're doing as I say and not as I do. Because I think I literally went like, oh, red, green, yellow, pink, whatever. Pink, yellow, green. And then I literally went to the next screen and did not pay attention to that at all. Legitimately did not pay attention. Did it change again? You son of a bitch. Are you changing my shit around? Red, yellow, pink, blue. Red, yellow, pink, blue. Okay. If the colors swapped, that makes sense, okay? You're just gonna have to pardon me for not paying the fuck attention at all. Door anomaly. It's the door anomaly. Dead body! See, I can be observant. You put a corpse in front of me, I realize it's there. Ever told you about the time I found a corpse? Not in the game. Not in any game. I'm talking about real life. A dead body has in fact been discovered. Bro met corpse husband in real life? No. On Labor Day 2 days ago, I went to go look for more apartments because my roommate decided he wasn't going to extend his lease. I walk outside. I see a man in a doorway on the ground with a high visibility suit on. Didn't know that he was dead. I literally went to tour other apartments, and then I came back, and then a mother and child found the dead body. And she did not speak English, so she needed a translator. I asked her if she needed help. I took the phone, and I was like, hey, stop asking her to move the body. You should just send a person here. He's like, because I went over there, I looked at him. He was very dead. And was with like a 6-year-old kid. So I was like, just send a person here. Yeah, I got to find a man who asphyxiated on his own vomit back at like 6 in the morning, I think was what the estimated time of death was. It was the landlord's boyfriend, by the way. Which was a strange phenomena. Oh, art changed. You seem to live in a fun area. You're damn right I do. For a while, I didn't know how to process it. I don't know if I still do, you know. I talked to one of the chaplains over at the scene. One thing I noticed is they didn't take him away. They just left him there. They put him upright, but they just left him there. So I came out and was like, you know, like, oh, thank God they got rid of it. Like, I didn't know what to do. Like, I was like playing Paper Mario, didn't really know how to like deal with it. And then I was like, I think I'm kind of hungry. Did that bolt change? And I just walked out back into the crime scene. Right of those books on the... What the fuck? The powers... It was here. Dude. Absolutely insane. Props to Origin for actually paying attention. I know what power socket he's talking. Oh, well, I thought it was here, but it's actually there. Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't really know how to deal with it. Well, I guess, like, when you first see the guy, I was like, you don't usually assume that people are dead, right? It's not really something you think about. I couldn't describe it any better. What the fuck? It's a... Okay, image anomaly. I didn't know that there's a poster there. But yeah, it's a strange experience. I talked to them and they were like, this guy's been dead for hours. Because at first I thought, like, oh, I was the first person that saw him, didn't realize that there was a dead body there. So I was just like, oh, I could have, like, should have done something. And they were like, well, no, props to you for trying to, like, you know, help. There's been nothing on the balcony for what feels like years. Sometimes it's just like that, man. Who said, alright, red, yellow, blue, pink? I think it's pink, blue. Unless someone can tell me right now that those two colors at the bottom have shifted. White, blue, gray is the mug colors. Everything else looks fine. It's normal, cool. Validation is great. Post notes are fine. Lovely, you love to hear it. But yeah, that was my Labor Day back in 2024. I called out sick from work because I needed to go take some... Well... There's the guy. What the... What? Hello? What? That was not an intruder? Did you do intruder or dead body? Well, I definitely wanted to do intruder. It's not a dead body. Excuse me while Windows XP reboots. Did I do intruder or dead body? And which one should I do now? Do you remember which one I clicked? I clicked intruder. Which one do you guys want me to click? Dead body. Okay. But he came up, he walked up to me. But yeah, he's dead, but it wasn't intruder. It was walking, okay. It literally came to me and headbutted the camera. Yeah, now he's dead, but like he was an intruder, right? Oh, whatever. But it's dead, but he... Did you guys see, as he was walking here, I was like, and then intruder. But then he bumped into my camera. Okay. We got corpses in here now. Hey, what's up, dude? Pong. If you mark this as wrong, I'm going to shit myself. What's up, Origin? I'm not being I hope I'm not being too aggressive to chat. I'm not trying to. That's not the intention. I'm not trying to give people actual grievances. What do you mean no light anomaly? It's fucking blinking. Oh, okay. What did I click? What did I click? I did report an intruder. It wasn't an intruder. Okay. Okay. All right. We're just gonna ignore that. I did report an intruder? Okay. I thought I clicked here. I was trying to go to light anomaly, but I guess I did click intruder. I did yes, yeah, I know. It was my bad. My mistake. Wasn't there another? Something else. I remember that corpse story was roughly around the time I had to deal with another corpse. It's incest? Not that. The incense? Incense. Where? The 3 incenses in the lobby? Oh, right. Are these incense? Please. I know what incense is. Why do I keep calling it incest? Yeah, those things. Is that incense? What is that? Dude, I'll be real with you. I don't even, like, know what the fuck the difference was. But I'm glad someone found it. I don't know what they are. It's like, I thought there was, like, a plant. Like, who, I don't know. It works. I understood what you were saying. I understood the point that was being conveyed. Image anomaly. Oh my god, we're almost done. We've been talking about camera malfunction. Boss's room. Image anomaly? Well, you guys told me that the incense move, and that's how I'm alive. Also, the anomalies across the entirety were less subtle. So less things that I had to pay attention to. The more I have to, like, look at the exact position of a teacup, or in this case, this particular thing here, when it moves, I literally don't know the difference. I literally don't know. I actually don't know the difference between this. So when someone moves, they're like, oh, it moved. I'm like, I literally can't tell. Even when they put it back, I was staring at it as it's getting reported. Don't know what the difference is. But I can sure as shit tell you when there's a missing camera. Or an image anomaly on a picture frame. Or an intruder. Image anomaly. Yeah, I got it. We were going through this before where it was like, okay, like, it turns more red when it's an image anomaly on the bullpen. Dude, I don't even know how this moves. Like, what's the difference? Yeah, I don't really remember. Back around that time on Labor Day 2 years ago, there was like another thing that had something to do with the corpse that I had to deal with. And I remember, or just like death in general. I remember after that event, I was feeling like I was like the Grim Reaper or something, because as I was walking everywhere, I felt like just fucking death was around me. Fourtith Pilin. I think the dog just barked. Or, not barked, but burped. The small one switches with the middle-sized one. Oh, so it looks more like a penis? I literally just pointed at my screen like that would do something. You pulled a Dora the Explorer on me. You're pulling a Dora the Explorer. You move your mouse cursor over the video. You're like, here, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Dora the Explorer me just now. Muy bien. Dora. 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 Oh, hi, man. You can leave, like, for sure. Switch my cameras off because I don't want him grabbing my ass. Agent 47 over here. Did the monitor changed? I'm fairly certain that monitor changed. Did it move? Also, is this always this bright, the snack machine here? I'm having a feeling. I got a feeling. This has been here for a while, so I don't think this is an image anomaly. Oh. There's a scary woman on the screen. Alright, what does the screen normally look like? Okay, it just looks like that. Got it. Cool. Everything looks good. There's something... I feel like this, like, snack machine is glowing brighter than before. Snack is fine. Bullpen. Workspace. Nothing looks out of the ordinary. We got 3 minutes, buddy. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Bing! 25 anomalies. Wow. Wow, GG's guys, GG's guys. Lighthouse, hard difficulty. Guys, we're going right back in here. Get out of my face! You act like I don't know how to play the game! Like Zoink Scoob! Like Zoink Scoob! Oh my fucking god. There's the shit pot. There's the bedpan. Have a good one, Gaming Mastery. Appreciate you following. Hope to see you again soon. Oh, Lord. Hey, remember that this one was like a actual pain in my ass? And we were on it for like 2 streams? Maybe even more. Maybe it was 2.5 or 2.25. I don't remember exactly. There's a bunch of mouse traps everywhere. There's a mouse trap here, which I don't remember being. Tornadoes. Alright, where's the pissing man? We're gonna need to have the fat man who pisses in the pier. Or we're gonna need the bell dinger of fuck off pier. Where is he at? Don't you know the bell dinger? He's coming for your booty. We must remain vigilant. We must look for the bell dinger of fuck off pier. He's armed and dangerous. Don't you know about the bell dinger? Let me tell you about the bell dinger. Do you not know the bell dinger? Object replacement. Don't you know? This lighthouse keeps making nooses for me. This map looks compacted. It's very dense with various things that can move or disappear. And since we're not playing on easy difficulty, is this technically fog? I'm going to assume this is not. It's very dense. There's a lot of stuff that can be moved and changed. And since we're on a different difficulty, it's kind of harder to know exactly what's going to move. There's a lot more that could potentially happen or change that we didn't see in previous difficulties that now things will change and be stupid. This is just how it is. This is just how it is. I keep hearing shit in the real world, and it makes me think that the game's coming to get me. Where's the dog at? Oh, she's chilling. She's sitting behind me. Probably like, when are you gonna give me a walk, fucko? You fed me din din, and now it's time to go for a walk. I've been holding shit in my ass for 5 hours. Object manipulation. There we go. Damn, that's actually really loud. Is there... Do these things actually have, like, a volume adjustment? I assume not, right? So they just play at a constant, like, noise level. Could you imagine if you just wanted to softly play music and, like, ragtime music plays at, like, 60 decibels, whether or not you like it or not? Because I don't think there's an actual, like, volume control on that kind of audio equipment. At least in my opinion. Okay, well, we just heard a gunshot in the background. Don't worry, guys, that happens every now and then. This looks like an extra object. If someone could confirm that with me. There's like a... I think this is a boom box or something. I don't think that's normally there. Either it moved or it's been replaced or added. I'm just staring at these ropes real quick. I think it's normal for them to stay up here, but once they start coming down, or if there's a bunch of them, it's usually object movement. This looks fine. Apparently this viewport changes in a weird... in a way that makes things harder to keep track. Looks like all items are here. Hi, Bella. How are you doing? Oh, you want to get closer? Hi. Hello. What a little goofy goober. Anyways, what's going on here? I have to play a video game. Do you know what a video game is? There isn't a single fucking thought in that brain, dude. No thoughts. There's the fat man. He's back. Bella, the fat man's here. He's trying to escape. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him, boy. Go get him, girl. Go get him. A peeking Tom. He's watching me masturbate again, of course. Why is everyone looking through my bedroom window? It's on the 2nd floor. How do you get up here? How do you even get up here, sir? Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the top right barrel here, the black one, is moved. Oops. Fairly certain. Not 100%, but I believe so. Think it was normal. Was there always a purple cloth hanging off the... Yes, this here, this is always there. We always have this cloth. We have this these 2 containers, like 2 jugs sitting there. And then we have this green thing and the red, I think it's oil? Some type of oil. Every now and then something will change. Usually what happens is objects are missing here. That's what you see missing most of the time. Oh, Bella left. She's laying down beside me. Or, behind me. Little puppy. Little puppy. I gotta give her a 3rd walk. I might go for a 4th at some point. I know before bed we gotta take her out for a walk. I fed her dinner a little bit early. Because I wanted to stream. Something is changing here. There's something about this room in particular that is bothering the hell out of me. And I'm not quite sure what it is. Maybe there's something missing here. There's a lot of white space on the walls. Something feels missing. Either the wall texture changed. Maybe the walls are placed, actually. That might be a decent thing to report. Okay, it's normally bricks. That's what it has to look like. Cracked bricks is what the texture normally is. Something was bothering me about it. I didn't really know what it was. I couldn't put my my finger on it. But, like, yeah, sometimes the wall textures are placed and you're just like, what the fuck? Something's different here. I don't see anything. Okay, so we got one anomaly. That's not enough. A singular anomaly is not enough. We have to look deeper. I don't see anything different here. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. It doesn't seem like anything's missing from here. It really could be that this fucking barrel moved. It's something is missing, moved, or replaced. Or like an extra item. There's one more object. We can't have multiple, like, we shouldn't have multiple anomalies. We got one, but there's another one here. Somewhere around these parts. I don't see it. Object movement. Object manipulation. It's turning the other way. It's supposed to spin clockwise. Interior bars on the left wall moved. Interior bars on the left. Oh, what is the interior? Oh, here. Oh, yeah. Well, did they move or are they missing? Is it right here? Because it might be a missing object. And while we contemplate that, is that a different object? I think they're just lower. Object movement. The other one's not even there. There was a third one here. I was figuring that there'd be like one here, but yeah, they did move. It's a very subtle thing. All right, so we might need to keep it. All right, we're gonna need to start keeping track of how that this shaft and this. All right, this is a object movement. What? No fucking way. You're kidding me. Really? Especially that bottom one. Yeah. This just seems different. I can't quite put my finger on it. These have moved. Object movement. Yeah, the barrels have moved. Those are you shouldn't be able to see the flammable icons. Those are not normally there. Cables are not moving. That's good. I'm gonna take a drink of my water real quick. Oh, future stream update. I will be streaming Dark Cloud on the next stream. Tuesday, Bella will be gone. Bella gets picked up tomorrow, the little dog that I'm watching. Or not little, but the fluffy invader. That looks like it moved. That looks like it moved a little bit too much. That just doesn't look right, man. Shit. Alright, what was it? Miss 3 anomalies. Object movement in pier. Shit, I didn't even see that. Object replacement in keeper's cabin. Intruder in yard. Intruder in yard? Intruder in yard. Any of y'all see that? Intruder in yard. Also, none of these had anything to do with the lamp thing. Might have just spawned. That's potentially a thing. Object replacement in keeper's cabin. Object movement in pier. I have no idea what the object movement was. We have been staring at the pier for a decent bit of time, so whatever the hell moved was probably something very small and minute. Drinking some goddamn more water. Also, I'd like my audience to chime in on this a little bit. Notification text-to-speech. I think the notification text-to-speech is too quiet. But feel free to chime in on that. I think it gets easily, like, as soon as if I'm talking or if I make a sound or anything, it seems to change. It seems to make it so you can't hear what the text-to-speech is saying. I was debating on turning that up a little bit. If you guys agree, let me know. Because I think that should happen. In my opinion, at least. Moving right direction, moving the right direction. Does this just normally move? Yeah, no, it has to move like that. It's just a strange way of moving. Like it looks like someone is doing an object movement anomaly on it. But apparently it's just like that. I'm sure turning it up would be fine. Yeah, that's probably true. Basically anything that does like a subscribe notification, stuff like that, should probably be a little bit louder. And it's mostly because the way my stream is set up, what is going on here? It is like way the fuck too bright in here. But we've went through this before. Yeah, it darkens again. This place is just weird like that. Sometimes it just gets super bright in here, and it's not a light anomaly. Yeah, we'll turn those up, though. What was the object that was replaced in the cabin, though? Oh, it was a dead body. Oh! Guess who the fuck is here? It's the Beldinger at a fuck off pier. Yes, the Beldinger. It is I, the Beldinger. Ding dong. Open up, it is time to meet the Beldinger. Ding dong. I am trying to find the Beldinger. Hey. There is not a whole lot going on in here. Teeth, good. Whatever the fuck this is, good. Boombox is always there. Nothing else here. It's this area, the keeper's cabin, that tends to be the annoying part. Oh, that's the keeper's cabin. For some reason, I thought the keeper's cabin was in the damn lighthouse. But no, I guess not. Do you know that people used to keep lighthouses going? It was like a federal crime to fuck with a lighthouse, or to have it go out. It was like very important. Is that a water anomaly? No. No fucking way. No fucking way. No way. They would also, so back in that day, it used to be like the lantern would sit on top of Mercury, like a thick pool of Mercury, and the keepers are in charge of like turning the fucking thing in the Mercury and everything, and it resulted in people going fucking insane looking after lighthouses. I also think, what was it? Corn chowder is what most of lantern keepers made. But yeah, they would also go crazy. Basically, don't interact with Mercury. Although I have seen a video where someone stuck their hands in metallic mercury and they were fine. Well, from what I understand is, like, if you have, like, a cut, or, you know, don't ingest it, you know? Basically, just avoid mercury if you can. Which is why we don't really have it in things anymore. Do you know the bell digger? The bell dinger. The bell dinger. Prolonged exposure is bad. Hi, sir. How are you doing? You can go right the fuck back down there. I don't know what made you think that, like, oh, yeah. Watch me get his ass. Okay, it doesn't seem like these have moved, but I'm becoming more conscious of this. Okay. What is moving in here? See, this is when I get very paranoid about everything. Because, well, we have been on top of the anomalies, so there may just be a chance that nothing is going to happen for a little bit, just because of how quickly we've squashed anomalies. However, most times out of 10, I just assume that there's an anomaly sitting around here and I just haven't caught it. And that's probably a good way of doing that. Is that lantern moving significantly faster? Or has it always been at that speed? It doesn't look like the normal movement. I thought it moves a lot slower normally. But again, you're asking me to keep track of, like, a lot here. It's not great. Where's that intruder at? I literally did not see him. Ooh. Objects. We'll call it movement for now. Because it's moving. But it did give me object manipulation, and I don't think object manipulation is normally an option, and it doesn't seem like it is. So object manipulation probably could account as well. But it was moving, so I called it movement. I don't know, Ben. Oh, I didn't realize K-Vest wasn't just a resub. It was a fucking gift sub. That was why. Yeah, we have 2 sub gifts. Okay. So thank you for that. Oh, you also resubscribed. That was why. I was looking at my notifications and I was like, what? Wait, hang on. That would make sense. Usually gift subs are what causes hype trains. I wasn't paying attention. I just saw resubbed, and was like, oh. Yeah, and you resubbed for 2 months. So I guess that was what unless I'm misreading that. I don't know. That hype train notification is weird. I see 2 subs and then it's marked as 2 gift subs. I don't know. Kavish, you're gonna have to fill me in on that. I don't know what to be thankful for exactly. I think it was just the resub is what you did, but it triggered a hype train. Well, multiple anomalies. What are they? This lamp change? I just have a feeling. Also, the floor may have changed too. Well, the floor is usually that wood paneling, right? We don't want to get too trigger happy, because there is a very real chance that we will die. Object movement, ladder. Object movement. We might be on top of this. Yeah. I think we're good. A little bit of a close call, but I think overall we're good. So my question is that this yard had an intruder. I don't know where it was exactly. I don't like the wiggly ladder or breathing stairs. Well, you know. It's kind of the intent. It's to be spooky, after all. I don't know where this intruder would be at in this area. I know where the intruders are here. Middle of the stairwell spinning in the wrong way. Well, let's see. Counterclockwise? Clockwise. Yeah, object movement. It's moving in the wrong direction. Thank you, Origin. I did not notice that. I thought we were ahead on our anomalies. I was incorrect. Again, this is why 9 out of 10 times I just assume that we are behind. Seems to be the ideal way. Extra wood in Keeper's cabin. Oh, yes, actually. That is a silly bitch amount of fucking firewood. Now, excuse me while I hydrate. Yeah, I'll make sure. I should write a note down, actually, to change the notification volume. Which direction were you moving? Clockwise, clockwise. Okay, good. I wrote some notes on how to be a better YouTuber. I was recommended a couple of things. Having dinner right now? Cool. Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll try to manage without you. The keyword is try. Not for 100% certain. Oh, we got smoke in the cabin. It looks like these particular anomalies are a little bit easier, so we should be good to go for a little bit. Hang on. Turn up all TTS notification sounds. So what I believe I was testing those TTS notification sound levels and gauging them based off of like how loud they would be while I'm talking, but without the compressor that I stick on the audio when I speak. When I speak, the game audio goes down a little bit so you can hear me better. I didn't realize that that was something that I should consider. So, well, water anomaly in the yard. It's like I'm in a snow globe. Or, I guess, more aptly, a fucking aquarium. Those ropes haven't changed. Longs are good. Yeah, so I'll make sure I'll turn that up so you guys can hear it. Oh! Oh, these are easy, dude. Easy anomalies, man. Holy shit. There's a water anomaly. Ooh. The fucking groundskeeper is, clogged the toilets again. And I have to report it as an anomaly. I'm making chocolate pudding. Because my life's in shambles. Who did I talk? I swear I had a conversation with someone, and they said they didn't like the damn Rugrats. They said they didn't like the Rugrats specifically because of its art style. And I was like, that's the only thing you don't like it about? Like, come on, man. The Rugrats is a fucking goated-ass show. You're telling me you don't like it because of the art style, dude? You're fucking crazy. Like, what's all that about? It's a good show, man. Dude, it slapped when I was 4. You're telling me you don't like that do 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 do. It's like, come on. You can't be serious. Also, I should probably look for corpses. Dude, it must still suck nowadays to be someone that maintains a lighthouse. Like, yeah, you go crazy less, but, like, wouldn't that make it more boring then? You just sit in a cabin, and if the lantern fucks up, you get arrested, basically. It must be boring out there. Have you guys seen the Lighthouse movie, though? Keeper's Cabin Cup. Ooh! How could I forget this? I can't believe I didn't even look for that. I've been staring at that cup for so long. And then once it changes, I'm like, ooh, I don't see it. I don't see it. Ooh. Where is the intruder in the yard, though? I literally have never seen an intruder in this yard. Never reported it. I didn't think it existed. Oh. Duck. Whack. Whack, 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 whack. Not this. Wait. It's a little hard to tell. I assume that's fine. Whoa! Fuck me! Okay. Hi, sir. How are you doing? I'm surprised that didn't scare the dog. This is fucking right in my fucking face. Fucking Christ. I didn't even know I didn't even know he came out of the fucking thing. I thought he just comes out of the vent. Holy shit. What is there anything missing here? There might be something missing here. What exactly, I'm not sure. That's why I have low confidence on it. But clockwise, clockwise. Nothing in here. Okay. We must remain vigilant. There's a potential for objects to move here, and I have not seen one here yet. Oh, look at you! Look at you! Origin coming in clutch with the fucking thing that... The things that I've been staring at for 5 hours and just go like, I guess they never move. And then they do move, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Hello? Hey, we're good. Hey, it's getting fucking spooky in here, alright? Pier got longer. The pier did get longer. Room manipulation. Wasn't a dead body this time. See, I knew. I knew we should have called it an intruder. But no, it's a dead man. It's a dead man. Oh, guess who's here? Guess who's here? Intruder. Looking upwards. Don't look up. That's a movie, right? I heard it was bad. I heard it was booty cheeks. But fuck, what do I know? I've literally never seen it. How would I know? Are we gonna get another spooky guy in here? Where's the fat man? Oh yeah, he pisses in the pier. But what if he did some wild shit in here? I don't see any object movement in here. Nope. It's like a boring Monday morning at work. Clockwise. There may be a missing object here, but I'm not 100% sure. Are you moving fast again? What is that? I don't think that was my head. I don't think that was outside. This just sounded weird. Object movement. We might need to come back to the lighthouse. I just think that the lighthouse is getting fucked with again. Am I certain? Not really, but I just have an inclination that things are getting a little weirder around here. Everything tends to get a little quirky at night, especially at 4:49 a.m. I just feel like this is moving too fast. But I don't see anything else. So maybe it's worth a shot. Ropes aren't moving. Typewriter's there. Is that door open? But it may have always been like that, though. That's the thing. What? When did I get a report for multiple anomalies? Object movement in interior? Extra object in lantern room. Object replacement in yard. Was I ever warned about multiple anomalies? I just don't think that happened. Anyways, I'll take a break real quick. I need to use the restroom and I need to get some water. So I'll be right back in just a second. What's going on, guys? Hello, hello. Let's go ahead and hop back into observation duty. Now, real quick, can someone please explain to me what happened there? Because, like, I have a feeling what happened was because I think we got the multiple anomalies ping, like, forever ago. And I guess what happened was like, one of the anomalies was there still, and I never got rid of it. And the result was they just pulled the plug the next time the other one got triggered. That's what I think is happening. Because I think I did get, like, a multiple anomalies thing. But that was, like, forever ago. You know what I mean? Does anyone, like... Is that... Am I wrong? Was I, like, notified? Or I don't think I was notified before. I have no idea, man. We're just gonna restart. But I literally don't really understand what went wrong there. Alright. I didn't look at which ones were bad. Well, I mean, I did, but I didn't absorb it into my head. So I know that an object was replaced, I believe, in here. Back from dinner now? Good to see you, Origin. What'd you have for dinner? I'm curious. I'm not really sure what you eat normally. It's usually Stone and I that talk about food. KF-fucking-C? Oh my god. That sounds fucking lovely right now. Holy shit. If I leave the apartment, the dog goes apeshit, so I'm trying to make it have, like, a pretty comfortable time over here. So I try not to leave. I have some food that I can cook too, and my friend bought some pizza yesterday, so we can eat some of those as leftovers. But, dude, fucking fried chicken just always sounds delicious, man. Always. Dude, people were bitching a lot about KFC being bad, like, over a decade ago. But holy man, like, nowadays? Dude, Popeyes is taking a fucking, like, dive, man. I'm not even joking. It's like KFC is better than Popeyes now. You remember back when Popeyes was, like, if you wanted fast food chicken, Popeyes was it? But now if you walk into a Popeyes, it's like KFC was, like, over a decade ago? Like, what's happening, man? It's like it always just flip-flops. Like, that brand recognition literally means nothing nowadays. But yeah, KFC slaps. There's a local... Okay, so there's a local place that we have that sells chicken. It's not that great, though. I'm, like... What is it with people and not seasoning fried chicken? Okay. Ignoring, like, the quality of the meat that you get from KFC, right? Like, you go... Okay, so, like, at least they, like, salt and pepper their fucking food. You know what I mean? Like, all the, like, local chains seem to just not put anything in them and bread them and fry them. And then go, like, the quality of the food is better. You live around white people, don't you? I think everyone does in America. There's a lot of white people here. Are you in Britain? Probably. Probably. Well, okay, well, hang on. Chicken tikka masala is a fucking British official meal. You know what I mean? Table moved in the lantern room? It did? This one? To the left? This one moved? Did it? What? Okay, show me. Show me. Huh? Turn 90 degrees? Oh my god, you're kidding me. 90 degrees? It turned 90 degrees? Holy shit, man. 90 the fuck degrees. It was pointing left, right? I think I understand what you mean. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. You're kidding me. Holy shit. They don't give up, do they? Well, there's a lot of BS anomalies in hard mode. I mean, okay. We are playing the difficulty that is labeled as difficult. Like, normal does have some BS anomalies, but they just don't happen as frequently. This shit, I swear to God, man, is like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? I can't complain because it is the difficult difficulty. And nothing forced me to play hard. Nothing. Literally nothing forced me to play hard. I just decided, after we beat it, probably because I beat it like 15 minutes in or something like that. I think the first attempt I beat like normal on, what was that? What's the last level called? It's like the site or something? I don't know. I have no fucking clue. Stairwell on the left just moved. The broken looking one. This? Here? Right here. Oh, you're kidding me. They're literally Photoshop flipping things vertically. Holy fuck, man. I can't with that. Really? Yeah, no, yeah, just flip vertically. Oh, yeah, this is gonna fuck me, man. There's no fucking way, dude. There's no fucking way. No way. The wall, yep, you're right. Nope, I'm just out of it. That's definitely on me. No fucking way. No, that's not even like like I've seen it before. I'm literally just not paying attention. That's what it is. That's what it is. It has to be. I will admit, though, the flipping, rotating things 90 degrees and flipping horizontally and vertically, that shit, man, I'm just telling you, it's not great. Yeah, these boards, the one time these boards move, or the one time I wasn't looking at them, they just look like they look like they would move. They look like separate objects that are placed separately and would move. But I've only experienced it doing that once, so I don't know. All right, I don't believe that we're ahead of our anomalies. Something's happening here. I keep thinking that this lantern is moving too fast. I really am thinking that. But we have caught like 3 anomalies, so probably not. Oh, guess who's here? Man, he's been here every attempt. You remember when he happened like maybe once? Okay, maybe he is a common anomaly. I'm not really sure. I don't know. I don't know. The floor hasn't changed. I don't think that, has this floor changed? I think the floor is normal. Noose. This flipped again, did it? No. Wait, did it? No, no, yeah, because it was flipping this way and then this was coming out that way. It literally was flipped vertically. This should be fine. We are having less dead bodies. I think the way we could gauge my success on an average attempt is how many dead bodies this game throws at me. We've seen it in the past. I'm good at spotting dead bodies. Dead bodies, I would say intruders. Intruders are usually the ones that I get easily. However, the one in the yard is what perplexes me. We had that one, and I've literally never seen it in my life in here. So I have no idea where the intruder was. That's going to have to be something that I'm going to have to review at the footage later, where that guy was. He was not easy to spot. That's for damn sure. Because if I saw him like poking his head out somewhere really close to me, I would have fucking spotted that shit immediately. But unfortunately, it's only 2 a.m. Oh, left, right. Is that rotated again? Well, see, the problem is that when I saw it, marked it as movement, and then looked again after that, I literally didn't notice what changed here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We know what's going on here. See, why can't they do that? Why can't they just make everything obvious? Then, man, difficult wouldn't be difficult, or as difficult. It would basically be like, do you have eyes that function? And do you have a pulse? That would be like the two things that matter when spotting the difference. I can't tell if this bench moved. This fucking table here moving like that is fucking throwing me off, man. Ooh, I want KFC now, man. Oh, yeah, I might have to do that. Maybe on Tuesday. Dude, that would be so sick on Tuesday, just fucking. The thing about KFC is that like ordering it off of Uber Eats or DoorDash, fried chicken is good, dude. Yeah, but like, okay, like as I was mentioning, you gotta throw some seasoning in the mix. You know what I mean? Something, right? Hi. You're gonna wanna fuck off, buddy. Appear on the bottle next to the ground shed has moved. Yep, you're right. Well, actually, did both of them move? Or just this one? I think they both moved. It's always when I least expected. It's like always the smallest of shit. When I started playing this level, I was always looking. It rotated also. It moved, but like they literally took the rotation and moved it by like 90 degrees. And told me, like, there you go. That's what you're going to be doing today. Ugh. Where is man? I just don't know where that, guy is at. Nothing new here. Nothing new here. Okay. You know, I wonder if this game's easier if you play it on a smaller screen. Like on a phone. Truthfully, I mean it. Like, would it be easier if you had a smaller space to pay attention to these minute movements? I'm not saying that I have like a massive 70-inch 4K OLED monitor, But what I'm saying is that when I'm looking at this thing, I have to like scan my eyes across, and I wonder if playing on a tablet makes that easier to spot. I don't see anything there. I don't see anything there. There's a life jacket that's not normally. I think that's an additional item that gets put on there. The life jacket that's on the boat. I think that's an additional thing. There's boots, but that's been there for a while. I've seen those multiple times now. Okay. Not really seeing much. Oh, that's normal. Okay, I thought there was a big jump in cameras. I was about to say. We probably should do a camera check. Alright, did this fucking table move again? I'm calling it. I'm calling it in. Stairwell is missing. You're right, camera malfunction, stairwell. I was thinking something is wrong here. Also, that desk didn't move. Fairly certain. Frosted glass. That is such a strange, particular thing to happen. I mean, it's not... Okay, it's not uncommon for the game to throw a particular anomaly that when you click... Oh, Abyss... Lantern room. That makes everything easier. Okay. Pier looks good. I don't see anything out of the ordinary there. Yard. Maybe, if anything, it looks like the building out here has changed colors, but I'm not 100% sure. The cabin on the exterior looks like it's a slightly different texture. Oh, hi, Bella's back. Hi, Bella. She's a pretty chill dog. Very well trained. Very, mild-mannered. Doggy. If I had a functioning webcam... Actually, that is something I probably should purchase, as a functioning webcam. Not for the stream, but because... if I take an interview, I actually don't have a webcam that works. I mean, it might not necessarily be true. I don't know, man. I try to do like the face tracking thing on a VTuber software, and it keeps crashing. But that could be like a multitude of different things. So it's honestly kind of hard to tell. Did this thing move again? I think it was... No... Hard to tell. Object replacement. Did the chair move or was replaced in here? What do you guys think? I'm just saying it doesn't look particularly great. Yeah. Mouse traps. No, we're good on here. Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure, alright? Image anomaly. Alright, we're done there. But I have not seen... Alright, these are moving in the correct direction. I don't see anything missing here or anything additional here. Should be good to go. No extra objects in the lantern room. Nothing moving. Or nothing that seems to have moved. And everything that is moving seems normal in the right direction and everything. Mouse traps are here. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. No breathing staircases. Oh, I have seen this intruder. Mark you as an intruder. But is that the one that I missed? There's no way that I missed it. It locks your camera. You literally can't look away from it. So I wonder if it was just the one that spawned towards the end. And that was the last one. Because there is no fucking way that I missed that. There's literally no way. If you're scanning through the cameras, you can't miss that. No fucking way, dude. We're getting close to ending. Got 2 hours left. And then at 5 o'clock, they throw a bunch of shit. Okay, that's new. That looks like something from the... Oh. Hello? Oh. He has eaten me. He has performed a vor roleplay. Ooh. Handprint in the basement? Where? Where? Oh, on the stairs. Bang, 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 bang. Ah. Object manipulation. Dude, easy fucking money, man. Just keep showing me all this fucked up shit that makes noise and is very obvious. We will be golden if you keep doing that. That handprint bothers me though. I didn't even see that. Like when I hear handprint, I'm thinking like barrels or the fucking walls, not the stairs. And they were white. They blended in with the textures. They make it a little bit difficult around these parts. Oops. I'm like resting my hand on my keyboard. So every now and then I'll accidentally trigger something. Like a camera switch, and I always think like, oh, they knocked the camera off for me. It's not usually the case though. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell are you doing on here? Get out of here. You motherfucker. The hell you think you're doing? I don't know if those well, did those barrels move? No, no. Because the top row looks good. The barrels didn't move because the top row looks good. What is this? No, actually, what is that? Is that an extra object? I can't tell what that is. I actually can't tell. That's normal? Okay. Just bright. No! Don't kill me! I swear to God. If you do... Thank you. The raincoat stays on is the name for that fucking achievement. The raincoat stays on. During sex, the raincoat stays on. Extra object. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I got it. I found it. I found it. Probably roughly around the same time you hit the enter key. Namasuba. Nah. Guess what time it is, guys? It's 5 o'clock. Was it a red Solo cup? No, it was a green mug, actually. On top of the fucking table I've been staring at. Because it was known to move. So I was like, okay. I'm probably not going to notice how it moves. Because I didn't notice before and after it moved. After I reported it, I was like, I can't even tell what moved, honestly. Alright, my camera went all wibbly wobbly, so I assume something changed. I'm not sure if this pillow moved. You suck. Okay, what was it? Object replacement in pier. Missing object in yard. Missing object in basement. Okay, I haven't gotten to the damn basement yet. Missing object in basement. Missing object in the yard. Object replacement in pier. Object replacement in pier. That was at 5 o'clock. That is the most obnoxious thing possible. Fucking inhaling some goddamn water. I don't even know what was replaced. I don't. I honestly don't. I don't know what it was. Yeah, no clue. We were so fucking close. We were so fucking close. Clockwise, nothing new. Nothing changed. We're all good for now. I didn't even reach the basement, so I have no idea what it was. Unless that was an older one. It doesn't really tell you what is the last one or in what order you missed. It seems to be random. Okay, object replacement, cup. Ropes are fine. No intruders. No ladders. No ladder movement. Stairwell seems fine. What is this? Is it just dust? What the fuck was that? Fucking twinkle in my eye. I think it said there was a missing object in the lantern room. Although, to be honest, when it started happening, I was like kind of in the earlier section. I wonder if it just started randomly spawning anomalies and that just got me. I don't know, it seems a lot more aggressive. Because I don't think I received a warning of multiple entities. It seems like at 5 o'clock, if there's just 2 or more, like, you're out. Like, they'll just massively respawn some, and you better fix that. Just, I don't remember all this dirt being here. Nope, okay. Clockwise, clockwise. Water anomaly, that's just handing the W's here. Alright, we're gonna switch, see if anything changes. Nope. Okay, now what objects end up missing in the pier, or in the yard, excuse me? I guess potentially the cup, or the barrels and crates, or the jerry cans. That's likely what could be missing, that little shit next to the light up there. Was that what was missing? Oh, it disappeared. Oh, okay, so you did know. Okay. No, I wasn't. I did not notice that. Shit, now I'm starting to get hungry. I have pizza that I could eat that's left over in the fridge, but I also have some minced pork with gochujang sauce that I fried with peas that needs to get eaten. It will go bad if that doesn't get eaten. So I'm going to do that. I also need to take the dog out for a walk soon. You son of a bitch. Yeah, this game's gonna be a piece of shit with the, like, subtle movements of weird things. Oh, the toilet seat was moved 1 inch higher than normal. I don't think I've ever seen an image anomaly with any of these posters here. It seems like the only image anomaly that happens is on the, not the basement, the, in the, cabin. Don't see anything weird there. Nothing weird here. Nope, doesn't look... Nope. Not seeing anything crazy here. Yeah. Oops. It's fucking... laying my hand on my keyboard. Does not help. Does not help. God damn, I'm sleepy. The pier is longer. Room manipulation. Okay. I'm gonna look back out at the yard. That shed, I need to pay attention to. 100%. I don't think I was ever paying attention to the damn, I don't think I was paying attention to anything in the yard that was necessary. Literally everything else. Clockwise, clockwise. No objects seem to be moving in the wrong direction, have been flipped, or fucked around with. We should be good. No missing objects. The table may or may not have moved. I don't know. It's a bit of a challenge here. Over here at the lighthouse on Fuck Off Pier. They're calling it the worst observation duty map you can use. The lighthouse. Every time you reach 5 o'clock, you lose. Good day, sir. Okay, Nothing out of the ordinary. No corpses, no intruders. No corpses, no intruders. Right amount of mouse traps. Nothing seems to have moved. Yeah, not really seeing anything of interest. None's changed. One mousetrap, one radio, typewriter's there. Ropes are good, they're not moving and they haven't been changed to anything. Clockwise. Nothing's changed. No movement. Lighthouse is moving clockwise. Desk. Or the chair. Green pot with soil. Oil can. And the shit that's hanging off the rope. Okay. Well, easy win here. Just a hole. Meanwhile, I'm spending all my extra time, like, looking intentively at the rest of this. I'm just doubling back, because sometimes something will spawn in the room you just looked at. And I suppose it's advantageous to catch that early. Nope. Missing object. Mousetrap. That's missing. 100%. 2000%. Shed's there, lighthouse is there, cabin's there. Bottle, jerry cans. Lights are good. Cables and the lights aren't moving. Right amount of wood, teeth in glass, whatever the fuck this is. I assume it's an ashtray. Radio, TV, everything's good. Nothing seems to have moved or been replaced. No image anomalies. Radio, typewriters, all there. Doors shut. No weirdness with the interior bars you climb. Oh, hey, here we go. Intruder. Oh, I see. It seems like... Oh, no. Come on. Thank you. I was wondering if you, left the camera, it wouldn't do any weird shit. I was wrong. It does the weird shit, but you have to switch back. It's the worm guy. I think he's from the, older games. It's a callback, guys. It's a callback. Nothing unusual here. Yeah. Nah, this is good. Nothing moved, nothing changed, nothing got replaced. Everything's all good. Explosions are happening outside my window. Alright, clockwise. Clockwise. I'm gonna stay around here for just a second to see if anything changed. But I don't think so. Alright, lighthouse, what do we got? Spinning clockwise, we got the jerry cans and shit. Do you have the second can in there? You do. It's moving its own weird way. Purple scarf, green bucket. Table may or may not have moved, I have no idea. Red oil can is good. Nothing of interest in the basement. Everything looks good. Pier. Nothing rotated. Extra. The boards on top are there. Nothing's going on. Missing sack in the basement. Is it here? Where is the missing sack? Middle sack. Here? That one has 1. Oh, man. Oh, man. No, 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 no. Clockwise. Everything's here so far. No weirdness. Everything's good here. What is happening outside? It's like a fucking war zone has erupted. It's like I'm living in fucking Minneapolis. What the hell is going on? Hi. Yeah, you're gonna have to go, sir. I'm sorry. Yeah, dude's just chilling there. Just like my old security job, I have to approach people that look weird and go, hey, you gotta go. I'm paid to tell you to fuck off. This is what I do for a living. Hi, excuse me, sir that looks absolutely unhinged. You're gonna have to vacate the premises. Bottles moved. Alright, did the fucking... Sacks are good. We gotta make sure we do a sack inspection. As we spot the difference in the pier. We must investigate the sack. Nothing looks out of order in the keeper's cabin for sure. Bing! Bing! Man, it's only 3 o'clock. You're crazy. Clockwise, clockwise. No, not seen anything interesting. Please tell me there's like not like a fucking handprint sitting in some weird spot here. No, I think we're good. No bottle rotation. Can you guys hear that? I'm sure you can. I see like in the VU meter, like someone's either lighting fireworks. What the fuck? I hear something. Like, I don't know if it's someone lighting fireworks or something, but like this entire evening I've heard pow, pow, pow in like the back room, in the backyard. I mean, there is okay, there is a gun store with a firing range, but I never hear shit from them, like at all. Like it's indoors, so maybe it's like treated or something, or maybe it just isolates it enough. It's also like far enough away that I don't hear it. Top rail is missing? What top rail? What are you referring to? I don't see what you're referring to. Oh, I think I understand. Dude, it's just like, it's fucking going down today, man. This is moving in the wrong direction. Object manipulation. Fucking police sirens and everything. It's probably like fireworks. Ain't no way people shooting places up around here. I mean, it's possible. And I am hearing sirens. But given how it's been like 3 hours of that, what day is it like a holiday? Like, why would people be like, if it is fireworks, why? Interior missing light switch. Hang on. I know where that is. Wait. Oh, well, hold on. Where the fuck is the light switch at normally? Here? Right of the lamp. Oh, it's got a cable. It literally has a cable. Yeah, I was not paying attention to fucking the light switch. That was definitely not something that I thought could disappear. Honestly, I think if you just play on hard difficulty, you should assume that literally everything can change. What was that? Everything looks good here. Everything also looks good here. I see the cabin, the outhouse. Interior looks all good. Nothing seems to move, change, be replaced. No image anomalies. Fucking goddamn. Yes, he's back. All the sacks are here. Hey, Fritz, how's it going? Oh, geez, that freaked me out. Hey, what's up, Miranda? Good to see you here. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well as well. We're just trying to find all of our anomalies. The game is just a little spooky. Just a little. It's not super spooky. I do like how it throws you off. I like how it's incredibly boring 80% of the time. And then every now and then you just have something that just startles the shit out of you. Clockwise. Clockwise. 2 sacks. 3 sacks. 4 mouse traps. We're all good. Nothing's moved. Trash bags haven't moved or been added. We're dope. There's a man in the window. Yes, sir. I think we found all the intruders that could happen in the yard. At least so far. There can't be many more. What is that? What the fuck? Oh, that's a reflection. That's how good horror is done. Have a sense of peace and then rip it away. Yeah, well, yeah, false sense of peace, rip it away. The thing is that a lot of horror games aren't subtle. Like... Oh, here we go. Look at that ragdoll physics right there. Her foot's all fucked up. Lady, please calm down. I'm going to have security remove you. Lady does need a breath mint. I can't smell her through the camera, but you could tell. This one's creepy compared to the airport one. I think the airport one is just like pretty much... Okay, well, hang on. Previous attempts to play the other levels, sometimes it's just random. Sometimes you get a whole lot of the intruders and all the fun stuff. Sometimes you don't. It's just, the game is a little random. There's enough random encounters to not... What is this? Look at that up there. What is that? Is that a person? What is that? That looks like someone looking down. They have like light skin. Image anomaly. Yeah, let's do it before 5 o'clock hits. Hey, what's up, Goober? Extra object. Hey! How are you? You okay? Ugh. I don't know if you heard that. She just fucking like... Oh, hello. Did that report go through? That was an extra object. I don't know what the fuck that was. It looked like an intruder. But I guess not. Hi, Buppy. How come you're not on observation duty? Buddy, you've been sleeping all day. The only time you're not laying down is when I take you out for a walk. Oh yeah, we're not getting our soul jacked today. Unfortunately. Or fortunately. This is serious now. Because, like, if they all start stacking up, we get fucked again. We can't have that. I'm currently petting a dog right now. But I'm looking. Isn't that right, Bella? Yeah? She's so happy right now. She's just chilling. Alright, I saw my screen shake, so I'm checking to see if anything else is missing around here. What? What has replaced this? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, hang on. I need to see what that was. Oh, it was longer. Okay, how the fuck? Frosted glass? We need to act fast. Frosted glass. Okay. good. Everything's moving clockwise. Got all the railings. Clockwise. Got all the items there. No extra items. Sacks are there. Sacks have been properly inspected. Nothing new so far. What are you doing, Bella? Why are you looking under my bed? Don't do that. I don't know what's in there. Therefore, you shouldn't go in there. I don't know what it is. Actually, there's like boxes. It's an old VHS. Extra wood. Yes, yes, you're correct. I'm being distracted by a puppy. That's my excuse. There's a puppy that needs my love and affection. I must comply. Actually, what are you? Oh, hi. It's like, where the hell did you go? Oh. Guess who we have? Intruder. Everyone looking upwards. All right, we gotta go, buddy. Okay. Nothing's missing, no intruders. Nothing new on the pier has returned. Is that frosted glass again? No, that's normal. Okay. No weird image, no extra wood, everything's good. The light switches are here. Nothing seems to be replaced or removed. Mousetrap. A radio, typewriter, map, everything's good. Light switch is there. Fuck! I thought it was the damn desk that changed. It's an image anomaly? Well, we might be kind of screwed there. It looked like the damn table was longer. Okay, hold on. Well, we're gonna have to hold on. There's no other option. This is gonna cut pretty close. Okay. Well, we done did it. We done did it. Oh, shit. Wow. Dear Confidential, it has come to our attention that multiple undocumented anomalous objects have been spotted at or near your workspace. This is considered a redacted. Please halt all other work-related tasks and fill out the attached anomaly report forms immediately. Toy car. Toy car green metal SUV originally found on the yard swing of ranch in redacted. License plate says Hug 3, implying a connection to redacted. What is this item? Gift? Where did you find this item? I've always had it. What is the purpose of this item? I don't know. A statue of redacted material recovered from redacted plane of redacted appearance seems to roughly match unknown redacted sighted in the recent redacted in Antarctica. What is this? A reminder. Where'd you find this item? It found me. What is the purpose of this item? To be known. Smart ring. A smart ring from an unknown manufacturer recovered from a fashion venue in Berlin. Seems to contain a functional form of identification, biometric monitoring the wearing's vitals, as well as performing redacted transactions using redacted, a cryptocurrency associated with redacted. What is this item? A promise. Where'd you find this item? It was a gift. What is the purpose of this item? To be worn. Coffee mug. A seemingly mundane coffee mug with world's best prints printed on it. Covered from redacted, and redacted South Korea. The print seems to imply a connection to a previously undocumented anomalous entity. Redacted. What is this item? Where'd you find this item? I didn't steal it. What is the purpose of this item? He drinks coffee from it. Rubber duck, yellow. Notable unique features recovered from a lighthouse near Falkland Islands. Seems to have originated from a shipwreck of a redacted ship nearby. What is this item? A marvelous specimen. Where did you find it? In my dreams. What is the purpose of this item? Redacted must redacted. A business card. For Redacted, an organization of interest, contains a slogan, the opulence of gods for men, as well as a phone number. Originally belonging to Redacted, but since redacted to BOADAC, Redacted. What is this item? A way out. Where did you find this item? Where it was meant to be. What is the purpose of this item? Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Anomaly report submission received. Redacted should note that this infraction will result in a permanent mark on their record. Current infractions: 2 instances of being late to work, 1 instance of improper handling of Redacted, 1 instance of violation no mustache policy, 1 instance of Redacted. This is your 5th infraction and will result in the loss of Redacted. Have a pleasant day. Research station hard. Here we go, guys. Get that shit out of my face. I've been briefed on this before. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Isn't that right, Bella? Bella, do you know what I'm doing? There's a man. He's a man in there. Is there a point for that report thing? We've filed that out before. It just seems like it marks it as an infraction. It just seems like once you get enough of the secret items, you get a report that's like, what is this? Perhaps it might give you more lore. The thing is, I think all the options are basically the same, but I do know that if you answer them, it seems to make the glow in the background brighter. No problem, Origin. Appreciate you stopping by, appreciate you looking, and I appreciate you watching. I think this is Origin's 31st streak stream. I'm fairly certain. Yes, indeed. How complicated will this be? No idea. You know what I kind of want to do? I want to take a bath. Like an Epsom salt bath. Just kind of soak in there for a while. Be kind of nice. Just a nice little chill out thing. I've yet to see anything change in front of my eyes. But I must remain vigilant, otherwise they will get me. I don't remember if this chair was in that spot. I don't remember. There's smoke coming from the blood. Smoke coming from the blood. The blood of the damned. The blood of the damned. The blood. Yeah, nothing super serious here. I'm not sure if that chair is normally there, but everything else looks fine. Oh, you know, one thing that I was thinking of getting, you guys remember Mr. Pibb? Or I guess it's Pibb Extra, but I remember everyone used to call it Mr. Pibb when I was a kid. Even though it changed to Pibb Extra. What is that? No, I guess that's just normal. Mr. Pibb? You've never had Mr. Pibb? You remember Mr. Pibb? See, I'm telling you, I'm not crazy. I don't remember what it tastes like, but I could tell you right now, I found it at the Safeway. There's a brown box of Pibb Extra that I wanted, that is calling my name. I have not had it in like over a decade. Well, fuck, it might even be more than a decade. This looks like this object has changed. Do I know for sure? No. But I don't expect to live for very long. Alright, light anomaly. Yeah, they call it Pibb Extra now. Although, where did they sell Mr. Pibb at? Was it McDonald's? I think it was Jack in the Box. I don't even know if fucking Jack in the Box sells Mr. Pibb. Who owns Mr. Pibb? Is it a Coke company product? Honestly, if you ask me, Mr. Pibb is kind of like Surge Cola. You know, like it's been around for a little bit, then it disappears, and then it comes back. Okay. Six? Just two more. Oh, through the window. Here we go. There we go. Perfect. Why ghosts? Why now? Why do the ghosts be doing ghost things? Why be scared? Why scared ghosts? Coca-Cola owns it? Fuck, man, I haven't had it in a while. I think Mr. Pibb is like Dr. Pepper. That's what I remember it tasting like. It's like a Dr. Pepper, but slightly different. Speaking of which, Dr. Pepper is fucking... look at that. You got Dr. something right there. Is that Dr... I think it says DRTT. We got Dr. Titty right there. That's the new soda, and I'm on observation duty. It has to be like Coca-Cola's Dr. Pepper, because Dr. Pepper's owned by Pepsi? No, wait, no, is it also owned by Coca-Cola? I need to try Pibb Extra. The fuck? Y'all must think I'm stupid. You think I won't notice that? What the fuck? You're playing tic-tac-toe on the fucking board, dude. 100% I would notice that. You're crazy. Get the fuck out of here, man. We're one more anomaly from crashing the system, but if you just keep being obvious like this, I won't ever have to get a wrong choice. Is that an extra object right there? I don't know. Let's find out if Windows 98 crashes. I stopped drinking sodas around 15 years ago. That's a good thing. You probably shouldn't drink. Fuck. I have a sugar addiction. All right, like a small amount of a sugar addiction. Let me explain. After I find out if I've spilt I think I've spilt water onto my computer case, but I think it's good. We shall be able to proceed as long as I stop enthusiastically deep-throating my water bottle. Okay, so sugar addiction. I wake up some days, or it's the middle of a day, or it's after work, I get home and I'm like, I could really use something sweet. I come in, I'm like, fuck, man, what do we have here? I try to get the options that have the least amount of sugar. However, Pibb Extra is probably like a one-off thing. You can only get them in 12 packs at the Safeway that I'm near, but I want to give it a shot. It's been a while. I literally have never had Mr. Pibb in like I think it's been almost 20 years. It's been 20 years. I've never heard of Mr. Pibb on anything else, and ever since Jack in the Box switched to those like freestyle Coca-Cola machines, I have not seen Mr. Pibb at all. I think Mr. Pibb was only sold at like one fucking fast food restaurant. I'm just saying, man. I want me some Mr. Pibb. Multiple anomalies have been reported. That's not good. I actually don't know what's changed. Well, when in doubt, let's look at this site and see what's around here. I don't see anything obvious. No, Miranda, if no one was in the chat, I literally wouldn't find out what's going on around here. An extra walkie-talkie, extra object. Okay, that's one down. Lovely. Now, we have another one. I don't know what it is. Missing object. That's two. Now we just need to stay on our toes, our tippy toes. It doesn't mean that we're all good. Anyways, Pibb Extra. Been about 20 years. I remember my dad bought his girlfriend, or maybe it was his wife at the time, a 2005 Volkswagen Jetta. But it was rebadged, or maybe they bought it in like Mexico or something, because it wasn't called a Jetta, it was called a Bora. It was a silver Jetta. And see, this is why I love Mark IV Jettas, right? First of all, I think they look great. I think, like, what is it? I think they were from 1999 to 2005. Those, like, early 2000s Volkswagens, the Golf, the Jetta, those are, like, the last Volkswagen-looking Volkswagens, basically. I think after you get past 2005, they look a little too round, right? They're just a little too pudgy for me. But, like, the reason why I want one of those cars is because my dad's girlfriend or wife, or it's my dad's wife, excuse me, I'm trying to word it all together. We're making a weave here, alright? They had a silver 2005 Jetta that was called a Bora for some reason. And that thing had a radio in it, and that shit slapped, dude. That was like the best sounding stereo in a fucking... Is fog rolling in? I don't... Let's hold off on that for a little bit. Usually the fog rolls in significantly so. I don't know if I could call this fog, and I don't want to crash my computer doing that. Anyways, so I've been looking for early 2000s, right up to 2005, for a Jetta or a Golf. That's what I want. I want me like an old-ass Volkswagen. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wanting an old German car is like wanting an abusive relationship, but let me tell you, that is true. I've also been looking at old BMWs. Why? I don't know. Shit. We're restarting that level. We're going back in. I didn't even see what it was. I don't care. I'll just be better next time. Simple as. We will just get better. Thank you, Miranda. I did take a swig, but I'm going to take another one. Anyway, so I want like an old silver Volkswagen Golf. Well, actually, if it's a Golf, I want the GTI and a manual transmission. I will be that guy on the highway that'll like just sit in neutral and go, put it in first, and then bounce it off the rev limiter, then slam it into second gear, then put it in third gear. This is... I'm gonna be driving a... I'm gonna be the most annoying person possible. I would do a Volkswagen over a BMW. Dude, I'm telling you, the monsoon radios in those fucking Volkswagens from 2000 to 2005 are the best fucking thing. They just sound great. I remember when I was a kid, we were listening to something. I don't know what song it's called, but it's the one where it's got like an electronic, like echoey voice that just goes speaker box, and then there's like this like loud ass like bass that kicks in. And then we pulled the car over and opened the trunk and went, "Where's the subwoofer? Where's the subwoofer?" We couldn't figure it out. I don't know what it was, but Volkswagen was on top of their game at that time, man. You had the R32, you had the GTI, you had the Bora, which apparently is what they call it in Mexico and in China. Because normally they name the Volkswagen models after winds. The Jetstream, the Gulf winds, stuff like that. That's what they normally name them after. Scirocco, Corrado, stuff like that. But then apparently they released them in China and they were like, "No, this is the Bora." Also, in America, the Golf was called the Rabbit in the first generation, which I find to be an absolutely cute name, but it throws me the fuck off because they renamed the Golf to the Rabbit in 2007 or 6, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Is it it's a Golf? What's the difference? I don't know. Well, actually, I do know now. Now it's just what they called Golfs for those years. Anyways, I literally have not been paying attention. How are you guys doing? You doing good? We're so cooked, by the way. I should do predictions. I should do a prediction that's like, will Fritz not have ADD, DHD, ADHD when we play the game? Which one? This one? This one. Enjoying your want story as you're wrapped in blankets. That's good. Where is the subwoofer? Volkswagen, where have you hidden the subwoofer? Shut up! Stop talking to me. Chair's turn? Which chair? Is that this chair? There's no fucking way. Dude, we're gonna crash this whole fucking thing. This one? Oh my god. I don't know, man. It might be a little too late. Well, that's what everyone does in the highway. I swear, I live right next to a highway. Everyone... Okay. Let me tell you. I used to think that motherfuckers in these apartments would not want to hear the sound of 1996 Honda Civics, like rev lining as they're going like fucking 12 miles an hour down the highway. But no siree. You know what happens? Motherfuckers, I literally watch people in the parking lot of my apartment, shut up game. I watch motherfuckers in the apartment of my parking lot walk out with like a shitty spoiler from eBay in one hand and a Makita drill in the other. Actually, it's a Ryobi. Let's be honest here. These people have shitty tools, right? They walk out with a Ryobi and a shitty fucking like eBay wing. They drill holes into their 2011 Toyota Corolla, and then they take a jigsaw, also Ryobi, and then they just saw off the exhaust of their car. So then when they drive In and out of the apartment, you get to hear, it's going 5 miles an hour. It's idling at 800 fucking RPM. They hit like a speed bump. And I'm like, oh my fucking God. They leave it in first gear. Well, actually, some of them are automatics. Toyota Corollas, 2011 Toyota Corollas are not manual. As far as I'm aware, they never released them manuals, but they just put them in D, right? And they have there's no noise limiting at all. These motherfuckers will literally just fucking 5 miles an hour. I'm like, God damn, you motherfuckers. They will just sit on like second gear all throughout the fucking street that they drive around in, and it actually makes me wish that we just had a public execution of motherfuckers that take their Econobox shit cars and then cut the exhaust off and then drive into their apartment complex. Oh my God, there's someone with like a BMW. Actually, it's a BMW and a Subaru WRX, right? I'll see people add a spoiler to the most non-sports car ever, and I'm just doing face palms like Toyota Corolla, Honda Civics, etc. Oh my, okay. Hang on, because I have to finish my train of thought, because I will just completely forget about where I'm going from here. There's a BMW, which is like a 3 Series, right? It's like a F30. And then there's a 2005 WRX. I don't think it's an STI. It's just a WRX, which is fine. The STI is a good car, right? Or the WRX is a good car, right? Oh my God, they cold start that bitch. They sit right in front of my apartment complex. So at like 8 in the morning, I get to hear, "Good morning, everyone." Boom. And I'm like, oh my fucking God. And it just sits at 1200 RPM. And I'm like, oh my God. You guys fucking suck. You're not getting in, sir. No. Anyways, I also watched someone with a 1993 Honda Civic DX, of course, with a manual transmission. I watched him, like, what I assumed was, oh, he's, like, fixing the paint, right? No. What he was doing was taking, he was taking the car with the stock paint job, right? And just rattle canned it. Fucking, I'm looking at man ass over here. What is this? Image anomaly? He took out, like, the black plasti dip, right? And he just rattle canned the shit out of his Honda Civic and made it, like, matte black from 1993. And then he took red, again, matte wrapping for the car, right? And then wrapped, like, the fenders and the rear quarter panel red. And the rest of the car is matte black. And then he got vinyl decals and put those on top of the fucking, the front windshield, and it just says in, like, cursive or something, like, most hated, you know? And again, no exhaust. So this, like, 1.6 liter, no VTEC, fucking single overhead cam Honda Civic that makes, like, 60 horsepower on a good day, and he just drives around in this fucking... I hate everyone. I hate everyone in this complex. They're just so fucking annoying. Like, they all just start... They're all super loud. There's a guy with a 2022 Toyota Tundra in, like, gunmetal gray that at 8:15 in the morning exactly, he holds the panic key, and I get to listen to burp, 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 burp for 5 fucking minutes straight. I don't know why he does that, but every now and then, well, actually, it's been consistent for, like, every single fucking weekday for the last 4 weeks. 8:15 in the morning, burp, 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 and I get to look out of my window, and I get to see that fucking Tundra with its little, like, progressive, like tail, the little, like, blinkers, the ones that, like, kind of scroll as they, like, blink. And I'm like, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. That would happen to me, but this stupid Mustang would blare their bass booming music while I'm trying to sleep. Oh, I love that. Don't you just love it when it's like 10:15 at night and you're trying to go to bed, and the response to them is someone just fucking like blasts like 2 Live Crew. Like you just hear like 2 Live Crews So Horny like blasting in the background, and I'm just like, fuck, man. And it's always like a car where they put like a 20-inch subwoofer in the back, right? But like the fucking license plate is hanging on by a thread, right? So every time when the bass hits, it sounds like someone's kicking like a trash bag filled with recycled cans, like just fucking kicking it across the street. Every time when the bass drops, like you're supposed to hear like boom, boom, but instead I hear and I'm like, oh my god, what is this? It's the fucking license plate on the damn trunk. It's not even that good of music. That's right. It's like Tyga. It's like Taste by Tyga. You know, they take their 8,000 watt subwoofer, and then they take like a MTX subwoofer from 2005, and then they just plug the dual coils in, and then they blast the shittiest music ever. Yeah, it's Tyga. It's gotta be Tyga. No taste at all. If you would like, yeah, shame on me for assuming that motherfuckers would play 2 Live Crew to wake you up at 11:25 in the morning. It's either that country trap music, you know, the ones where they're like, I strap my boots, and then the fucking beat goes, and then they're like, I got my horses in the back, you know, some shit like that, right? It's that. Or it's Tyga. It's like the most Caucasian music you'll ever hear in your life. Square dancing to trap music is just like insane to me. Like, let's get jiggy with it. And then you sit in your V6 Mustang, you turn it on, it's straight pipe, and then you gotta hear, I got the horses in the back, and I'm like, I swear to fuck, I'm going to shoot myself if you keep doing this. Why is it that half the people in this fucking parking lot all have no exhausts playing Tyga at like 200 fucking decibels? Oh, it's always like, God, and it's like, why? I get to watch people with cars that I would like to have. And then they watched... I hit screenshot. I watched them destroy them. Come on, Susan. Let's get jiggy with it. I got the horses in the back. And then the bass goes... And I'm like, fucking stop. 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 This is torture. It's fucking 11:13 at night. You get to hear fucking just absolute dog shit. God, it took so long to report that anomaly. I should have just reported it and scrolled over. I don't know why I waited. I need to make like some booty ass like trap music one day. That's what I want to do. I want to take like some dog shit samples. Like just take like some Ed, Edd n Eddy sound effects and then put like a stereotypical like trap beat on it. I don't even think I'll make the trap beat like the drum kit for the trap beat. I think I will literally just find a sample of like the most stereotypical like trap beat thing that you'll ever hear. Or let's just make it like Jersey Club, you know? Let's just like cut the first like 5 milliseconds of a sample of someone going, throw it back, and you just take it back, and you just like all you hear is the TH sound, and then like 16 million hi-hats, and then like just like bass it sounds like it's already coming out of a shitty Honda Civic. That's what I would love to do. I want to make it sound like it's got like cracked cones in the speakers when when the bass hits. That's what I'm aspiring to do. How am I still alive? I'm literally not paying attention at all. Yeah, this Mustang would blare his music. Then on top of that, I have an inner ear problem, so the vibrations in the car's engines, etc., I can hear ultrasonic. So he would idle for like 30 minutes while in the parking lot. Oh, dude, man. Let me tell you, if you want to be beloved by every single person in the 2-mile like radius of where you live, buy a GT Mustang and then glass pack it and put a cam on it. And then every time when you cold start it, oh, and make sure it's your daily driver, right? So every fucking weekday you wake up at 5 in the morning and then you hit the remote start on your Mustang and then you just get to hear the boom. At like, it's literally the sound of a gunshot. So every single person in the cul-de-sac can just go like, man, this dude, this dickhead in his black Mustang GT needs to die. like he needs to go away. That's the one way. If you want to be a beloved member of society, buy a GT Mustang and then put a glass pack on it. That's how you make friends. Get one of those broccoli haircuts too, so you look like a 16-year-old. Dude, this is how you be successful in life, all right? Take a 2005 Mazda 3 with an automatic transmission and then lower it to the ground and stance the wheels out so they're at like 45 degrees. And then what the fuck? Yeah, we're just not gonna go there. Alright, man. Thank you. Oh, what? It's just your average Mustang owner? Hey, he's fine. He just couldn't find his keys. He's looking for them. Yo, where are my keys? I'm trying to get my Shelby GT to start. Cold start? I need a cold start? Could you imagine if you had like a guy with that Mustang, right? But he was a TikToker. So he gets to like walk out. He's like, "What's up, everybody? We're back at it again. We're gonna review this exhaust on my 2020 Nissan GT, Mustang GT. Let's check out the cold starts." And like he's like installing 6 different types of exhaust, and they're all loud as fuck. What is that? That's nothing. So you get to listen to like he installs a fucking exhaust. It takes like 2 hours. Turns it on, cold starts. You get to hear it, and then turns it off. You know, records it, turns it off. Then 2 hours later, installs another one of the same fucking things. Fucking cold starts it. That would be great. I can't wait. I can't wait to have neighbors, to buy a house and have neighbors. It's gonna be so great. I can't wait, dude. It would be so fucking dope. I should do that with my car. What's going on, guys? I have a 2021 Mazda MX-5 Miata, and today we're gonna check out every single exhaust mod you could potentially stick on it. Now make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because the HOA doesn't really like it when I do this. Hell, my wife doesn't even like it. So make sure you subscribe to my Patreon and hype the video. Check out my playlist. I want to die. It's great. You'll love to see it. I literally have not seen the squid. I have an achievement for the squid because I saw it like coming up from the very bottom, but I have not seen what it looks like. I would like to say that I would like to see it, but I also have a feeling that it's one of those events that could kill you. Fairly certain. Hey man, it's 3:06. I haven't really even been paying that much attention, and we are... I can't wait to leave my apartments. I don't need to know when my neighbors are doing the nasty and hear everything from paper-thin walls. What, you're telling me you don't like hearing them, like, fucking just demolish each other's bodies? You don't like hearing someone else's wife getting frame damage? You're telling me... You're telling me... You're telling me... You don't want to hear the people next door making the OnlyFans content? It's the only thing that pays the rent. The rent's $4,000 a month. The mortgage is $8,000 for an average household. Fuck! Oh, why? It's so stupid. I don't even know what it was. I didn't even look. I don't care. I don't care. I'm doing the nasty. I'm probably gonna do 1 or 2 more attempts, and then we're gonna head out after that, because I need to walk this dog. She's been waiting very patiently. She might be asleep. I doubt that. Oh my god. No, I don't. In college, these people below would wake me up at 7 a.m. on the dot every single morning with her murder scream. I remember in college, I kindly told my roommates that I was going to have someone over. And when someone asked, hey, do you think you might maybe do the, you know, do you think you're going to, and I was like, probably, most likely, yes, you know. And the response is the dude invited like every single one of my friends over to watch a movie in the living room. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? And they're like, oh, don't worry, we're almost done. And I was like, okay. So I waited for them to leave. And then when we were about to get a little intimate, my roommate walked in and was like, hey, I don't like strangers in the bedroom when I'm sleeping. And I was like, oh, okay, fine, you know. So then at like 3:30 in the morning, we just fucked in the middle of the living room while my roommate's door was open. And I found out that she screams like a hentai voice actor. And I was like, you know what? At this point, that's your fault, buddy. I like at 3, I think it was like at noon, I was like, hey, I'm going to have someone over. I was hanging out with them for a few hours. I came back. You just decided that we're just going to not be decent human beings anymore. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. You're not going to bed tonight. How about that, buddy? You get to hear this for like a solid hour. Then the next morning, we like literally fucked everywhere, including like in the shower and in the bathroom. And he was like, oh, I don't like that. And I was like, I don't care. Fuck you, dude. You could have left, and then ignorance would have been bliss. I don't care. Now you're just, like, a dick. So, you know. Everywhere. Sorry, buddy. I don't care. They were also really rude, too, because they were like, is that a woman? Like, a woman? Like a assigned female at birth? And I was like, I should smack the fuck out of you. Because first of all, who gives a fuck? But secondly, why do you care? The only people that need to know what their like genital specifications are is me. So why do you need to know this? Asking this shit in the middle of like a movie night with their friends. I'm like, fuck off, dude. Yeah, we just played Dark Cloud on the PS2. Because apparently she knew that game. And I was like, oh, you know Dark Cloud on the PS2? And then our bond grew stronger. Our bond grew stronger. Wow, we play video games? Oh my god, you are a gamer? You're a gamer? There's a missing chair? Holy shit, dude, you're a gamer? Anyways, the moral of the story is don't cock block me. I will literally fuck someone in front of you. If you do that, I like, you don't understand. You being all weird and having people over, not gonna happen, alright? It's like, well, let's have all of our friends over. It's like, well, you're gonna find you're gonna fuck around and I'm gonna fucking find out. You're gonna find out. We're all finding out tonight, is what we're gonna find out. Fuck you guys. I don't care. You sons of bitches. I hated my roommates. Those were they were the same roommates that were like speculating on people's penis sizes. And I was like, we're all children. I know we're like 18 to like 21, but holy fuck, man. Does everyone have like just like fragile egos? They're like, "Oh, well, I think my dick's bigger." I'm like, "Shut up. Who gives a fuck, dude?" I'm trying to learn how to code in C++, and you're over here like, well, whose penis? Whose penis? Let's measure in millimeters. Which one? I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, everyone's fucking weird, dude. I'm like, why? Is it replacement? What is it? I know that something's happened with this. What? The movement? Or is it missing? Okay, I thought it was replaced. It was just closed. Anyways, I didn't mean to get too personal. I just felt like that was on topic. People getting the nasty and murder screams. That's I'm putting the wires together. Ugh. I have a bunch of weird stories like that. My life is like this. I got pissed at my roommates too. Like all the time. I fucking hated them. I hated them. And they were always like, well, why don't you go to the movie theater with us? And I was like, I fucking hate you. Because they were always insecure, and then that was always your problem. That was the thing. It was like, I'm insecure of my masculinity, and I'm gonna make it everyone else's problem. Because it's always a literal dick measuring competition. I was like, I fucking hate you. Fuck, please, just sit in your room and play your virtual D&D sessions and leave me alone. That's all. Like, I just want to play my PS2. You could go do whatever you want. I don't even care. I'm not even judging. You want to play D&D? Fine. I don't care. But why do we have to go like, well, I've seen him in his underwear, and I think he's roughly at like 6.5 inches. I'm like, I want you to die. I want you to die. I'm like, oh, this is the entirety of my college life. It was just dealing with a drama. I remember in college there was a lady that was like clearly interested in me, and at some point I think she asked like if we wanted to date, and I was like, no. And then apparently that was not a direct enough of an answer, so she continued to like kind of like low-key compliment and kind of like flirt with me, and I kind of like took her aside and was like, hey, just letting you know, like, I'm getting some like kind of like mixed messages. I could be wrong, but like, you know, it seems like you're still interested in me, and I just want to notify you that I'm still not interested. you know? And she's like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a natural flirt. And then she takes 2 steps inside the apartment and tells my roommate that she might kill herself. And I was like, oh, okay, well, because I remember walking in and like my roommate was like, how did it go? And I was like, oh, I think it went all right. And she went step, opens door, closes door. I'm going somewhere now. And they're like, okay, are you gonna be all right? She's like, no, I might not be here tomorrow, you know? And I was like, what the fuck? What is happening? Why? Why does college have to be so fucking dramatic? I just want to learn how to rig 3D models. Why are you being this? I'm not interested. Go away. No. Alright, I'll do one more. Object replacement in monitoring room, object movement in quarantine, object movement in laboratory. I was not paying attention. I'm too busy talking about stories in college. College is weird, dude. It's where everyone goes, who's socially awkward to supposedly learn something, and then they learn a bunch of shit that doesn't pertain to the careers that they have in the future. And then everyone's like, you know, going through all their shit. I hate it. I hate college so much. I hated college so much. It doesn't help that, like, I ran out of money and had to drop out. So I had, like, $50,000 of student debt. And then the fucking, what was it? It was like a Pell Grant? It was some grant or something, but that ran dry. And they were like, oh, don't worry, if you keep your GPA up a certain level, you'll be good. I was like 0.1 off of it. I was like, oh, shit, we're fucked. It's over. So yeah, I went through all that shit, didn't get a degree. Got like $50,000 worth of student debt. It's okay, though. Where I am now in my life has been significantly better. I mean, short-term, things aren't great, technically, because I'm, like, unemployed. But I'm just in between contracts. That's just how it's going to be for a little bit. And I don't really mind it, because I don't like fucking working. But, like, the average jobs that I'm doing are, like, systems engineer and all that, you know? So it could totally be in a worse spot, especially given the fact that I do not have a degree. But, you know, it's been pretty sick. But yeah, college just sucked. Actually, to be honest, I never liked school in general. I had a bunch of bullshit going on in my life, and that made me not able to focus on school. I just thought it was insignificant because, like, it always felt like my life was falling apart. So I was not ready. I was not prepared to go to higher education, but I was pressured to go to higher education. And then I thought, like, well, you know, if I go there, I don't have to deal with the shit that's going on at home. So I was like, okay, you know, 2.5 hour long drive, that'll stave people from going in my vicinity. And that's what I did. But no, didn't really learn a whole lot. I did learn something from one of my 3D rigging teachers. They were talking about, like, how they got this job. Or maybe I asked them about it, like, how did you get here, or something like that. And all he said was, like, you know, a lot of times, I just am the only one that calls. I see an opportunity. It might be, like, something that I have never done or have no experience in. But then people just call me back, you know? I think that's kind of like, you know, I think at the end of the day, things are kind of like bullshit in the sense that, like, as long as you keep remaining in people's radars, sometimes things just happen in weird ways. I don't think I'm especially special to, like, I don't think I did anything special to get me into an engineering position. I just think that, like, you have enough of a presence and you make enough connections, like, and this doesn't have to be like, you know, nepotism or anything, but I just think that eventually you reach a point where you're like, oh, you know, I'm now here, you know. You just keep calling and bugging people and you end up somewhere. I don't know if that's like a, you know, some sort of life lesson, but that seems to have worked for me. Just share like a general interest, and, you know, eventually someone will kind of be like, oh, well, I have this spot, you know, and that's kind of what led me here. Not college, not any form of higher education. I sucked in school. I sucked. But I ended up here. Anyways, I'm probably missing out on a couple of anomalies. Did this change? I'm not sure. That's normal. Dude, I don't know this place enough to really like, I know I beat it on normal. There's a lot of small shit that goes on around here. Yeah, I don't see anything. But we got the light anomaly, and I think there's the walkie-talkies. I think we're kind of like not necessarily in a grace period because we just got this missing object here, but I think we're kind of on top of things right now. Kind of, sort of. It's not bad. Yeah, I don't see anything else here. I wonder if underwater is going to have anything. Nope. Just staring off into the void. Yeah, not really seeing a whole lot. You're gonna head off to bed. Have a great night and the rest of your stream. Great chatting with you. Yeah, no, have a good one. Appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate you being here for as long as you did. Hope you have a lovely evening. I'll see you around. Ooh, an image anomaly. Man, these guys suck at tic-tac-toe, man. Have you ever won a tic-tac-toe game? It's always ended... Well, okay, so I haven't played it in a while, but it's always ended in, like, a standoff for me. Where it's always, like, just, like, you get two in a row, and then someone does the O, and then someone does the O. I think the idea is to, like, trick it so you think you're gonna do one way, but you have another way. You know what I mean? Like, if people think it looks obvious that you would do it this way, you trick it so they cover that and then go over the other way. That's gotta be a way, you know? Because, like, otherwise everyone just kind of... Well, I mean, like... Yeah, I don't know. It's always been like just a draw. I don't see anything different around here, and that's not good. I don't think it's the calendar. I know that there's the man-ass one. All right, the quarters. Yeah, we might get caught up. It's likely. It's likely to happen. Yeah, I figured. I don't know what it is. Maybe I should just stare at these more. Just go a little bit slower. And see how it goes. I don't really know what's up here. Well, I'm not really sure. Yeah, I just don't see it. Whatever the anomalies are. It could be that the test tubes changed. That does happen. Oh. Object movement. We might be able to bounce back from this. Underwater is literally nothing. Well, this is gonna suck, because I feel like we have more anomalies that are here. Like, yeah, I guess technically, we have... Like, technically we got rid of 2 anomalies that might be good, but I don't know. I think the pacing between anomalies is enough that if you're behind, there's always going to be something else there. But, not really sure. No, I don't see it. Nah. The site's always the hardest one, though. I have no idea. No fucking way is it like... There's gotta be something, right? Is this chair always here? If anyone's in chat, let me know if this stool was always here. Yeah, okay. Well, let's see. Missing object in laboratory. What was the missing object? Missing, replaced in monitoring site. Missing object in site. I have no idea what was missing. That's what it is. Missing objects are usually what gets me. Like, consistently. Well, let's see. I would normally go again, but I do have to walk a dog soon. And Stone's live, so that's likely going to be our raid target. So let's just go ahead and bail out of this game for a little bit. We will return. I'm fairly certain next Tuesday will be more Dark Cloud, but let's go ahead and... I'm fairly certain we're going to raid out to Stone. Very likely. Because I don't think there's anyone else that... Yeah. Everyone else that's on... I mean, the Polar Pop has 27 views. Stone has 1. Let's go raid out to Stone. If you're not familiar with Stone, I recommend sticking around. He's actually a very chill streamer. Makes very nice content, especially the YouTube stuff, which has been blowing up recently, and I'm really glad that that's happened. But check him out. He's going to be doing some building stuff. He's playing, I think it's Jurassic World Evolution 3. Pretty nice game about building a zoo with the dinosaurs, you know, from various eras. Anyways, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your evening. I hope you have a lovely next week. I will see you on Tuesday. You guys have a good one. Bye for now.